day. I have had such a fucking rough day today. I'm so fucking tired. I'm just so fucking over it. This shit ain't for the fucking week. So, with that being said, I'm gonna open up a cold one because I deserve it. And before y'all come on here talking shit, I don't care. Yeah. I'm relapsing. And I'm relapsing on live. That's what's crazy about it. I'm relapsing on live. Bitch, that burned my fucking throat. Ooh. I'm shaking, bitch. I'm shaking. That's that good shit. And that hoe's cold. I don't know if y'all can see how cold she is. Can y'all see that? I haven't had one in the longest. I have been drinking my Olipop or those sparkling waters from HEB. Oh my God. Oh my God. That felt good. That felt amazing. That revived me. Resubscribing to Las Besties tomorrow. Say less, bestie. You missed a lot. You missed a lot. Thank you, Gracia. Ooh. Dr. Pepper's good. Have you ever had Dr. Pepper with creamer? It's amazing. Que me queme la pinche... A mí me vale madres. Que me queme la pinche garganta la verga. Chingue su madre. Let me get my snacks. I am tweaking. Am I a bit back to feel like adding maraschino cherries would be bomb? Maybe. No, that sounds good. Dr. Pepper with some creamer is amazing. When I used to work at Sonic, my coworker had made it for me. So she with that Sonic ice, bitch. A lot of fucking ice. You put you have my 16-month-old say, "Oh my God. Oh my God." So bad Harbor never the state would go. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bessie. Prayers for North Carolina. Prayers for North Carolina. I feel like I need something bomb as I watch you live. You do need something bomb. I don't know what, but you need something. Oh yeah, so when I used to work at Sonic, a lot of fucking ice. You put some Dr. Pepper and then you get creamer and it tastes amazing, bro. It tastes amazing. The other day, so Jacobo, I'm thinking, so the other day Jacobo was like, fucking, do you want like a Coke or do you want Dr. Pepper? And I was like, I want Dr. Pepper. And I have it there. I have it there, besties, okay? I haven't opened it yet. But I'm already thinking that when I do open that Dr. Pepper, I have her in the freezer right now. I already opened this bitch. I might just move her. But I have coconut creamer from Trader Joe's. And it goes really good in my matcha. I'm thinking a lot of ice, Dr. Pepper, and the coconut creamer from Trader Joe's is going to fucking hit the spot. Any creamer, yeah. Any flavor that you want. Just came back from North Carolina. Bestie's crazy. My family's out there praying for you all. I'm so sorry, Bestie. I'm so sorry. Bestie, why did your baby daddy, J.O.P., do Miss Gwendolyn Ortiz like that? Probably because Gwendolyn ain't nobody. Probably because Gwendolyn ain't... Besties, look. People... I don't know why TikTok famous and actual famous are not the same thing. I don't know why people are so fucking pressed about him, like, just, I don't know, snubbing her. Like, what's the fucking big deal? She doesn't sing. She doesn't dance. All she does is use songs and fucking lip sync. That's all she fucking does. So, I don't understand. Like, this is an artist. He's a singer. He sells out fucking concerts. Like, he started from the bottom and he worked his way up to where he is. Honestly, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's rich. He's very humble. Like at the end of the day, have y'all seen his when he was on YouTube? He was out here signing artists at the fucking border. He was giving out money. Like this is a person who you don't compare an artist to a fucking TikToker. Like I don't know why people are so fucking pressed about it. She's no like literally bestie, she's nobody. I'm a fucking nobody. At the end of the day, Bancho's nobody. Itati's nobody. Like these people that are TikTokers, at the end of the fucking day, if TikTok were to disappear, they're nobody. JOP will always be JOP. Peso Pluma will always be Peso Pluma. Chino Pacas, all those people, they're artists. Like it's fucking crazy how people are mad at him. It doesn't matter. He's still gonna continue to do what he does. I don't know why. You think it's easy being a fucking singer, bitch? You gotta fucking have the voice for it. You gotta fucking know about music. You gotta know, like, there's so much stuff that goes into that. It's not like he just fucking goes on stage and just starts singing. Like, no. That's crazy for them to think, oh, no, bitch, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's not, I don't know, they're making it into a big deal. I wouldn't give a fuck. And honestly, she's making it worse by doing all this extra motherfucking shit. And people are dumb. I'm sorry, but TikTok is one thing, but real life famous people is another. I'm pretty sure he knew who she was, but here's the thing, like if he wants to act like that, that's who he is, bestie, like on some real shit. That's who he is. What you gonna do? Who gives a fuck? I really don't. When I saw it, I was like, okay, it didn't even seem that bad. He literally said, I'm sorry, Wendy, like, but I don't know what the fuck he was saying. Like, it's not like, I didn't see, his team reached out to her, though. Why have her there as an influencer? To use her? Straight up, bestie? To use her? Because right now, her and Wilito's drama, and this is what she doesn't understand, okay? And this is where she needs to fucking set boundaries. Because at the end of the day, okay, let's say I don't know what the fuck, JOP's fucking people had her there. Why would you have Wilito and Wendy in the same motherfucking area? It's messy. Why would you agree to that shit? Te gusta el desmadre. Te gusta el pedo. Because why would you agree to be there with your fucking ex? Y'all were just going at it on fucking life. Why are you there? If you had dignity, if you had self-respect, you would have turned it down. But you liked the money. Because honestly, I just don't feel bad. It wasn't a big deal to me. It wasn't a big deal. And yeah, I mean, maybe for other people he disrespected her. But like at the end of the fucking day, it is what it is. Nathaniel Cano literally came for us fat ass fucking big backs. And big backs are still going to his damn concert. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of controversy these people do. And it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't know. Jocelyn del Villar, happy 17 months. Thank you, girls, for your prayers for my mom. Her surgery went well, and now she's recovering. I really appreciate all you girls. Love you. Love you, bestie. We're glad that your mom's doing better. Her interview will start out boring, too. I feel like she's probably there just introduced, not to interview. Todavía, they gave her a chance and causing drama. I don't know. It wasn't a fucking big deal. He gave everyone a hug and gave her a fist bump. I'm going to tell you what it is, okay? Crazy Coco, happy 18 months, bestie. I'm going to tell you what it is. Because I know this, and I know men like this. And I'm just going to say what it is, right? No disrespect to JOP. At the end of the fucking day, it is what it is. Jessica, happy 16 months, bestie. Men, okay, this is what men do. And I don't think you guys understand this, okay? I don't think you understand. Hey, Lubbock. How do I say this? Men do this. Look, men are men. Okay, whenever you're kind of happy 18 months, we're doing this, sending you love. Thank you, howdy, bestie. When men think that a woman is feeling herself, or they think that she's hot shit, this is what JOP thinks. All right, this is my opinion. JOP in his head thinks that Wendy thinks she's hot shit. That Wendy thinks that she's this person that she's not. Okay. And so what guys tend to do with bitches like Wendy, and not just Wendy, like, I don't know, let's just put name, like, what's that one culona's name? Jalen Ojeda, right? Well, actually, he really liked her. Let's not put her in there. But, like, just bitches like Wendy, like, you know, people who are on TikTok, las operadas, whatever, bitches who think that they're the fucking shit in the moment, men tend to just pass over them to hit their ego on some real shit. The way I saw it, it looked like he's like, bitch, like he wanted to show her you aren't anybody. Like you're literally just a TikTok. You're another TikTok girl. So yeah, they want to humble women like that. And also it's because either they want to get with them or they really don't like that they think they're the shit. I don't think he wants Wendy because I think he's had it better on some real shit, no tea. I just think that he was just trying to fuck with her. I think that he was like, I want you to know that, like, at the end of the day, they came here for me. And, you know what I mean? And maybe he is friends with Wilito. I don't fucking know. At the end of the day, that's what it was. And that's what men tend to motherfucking do. A lot of men do that. Not just famous men. Men in general, if they see a girl who thinks she's a shit, they're narcissists, they're fucking egotistical. They'll purposely ignore her and pay attention to everybody else. And it's a fucking manipulation tactic, Bessie. It's to make them insecure. It's to get them down. Like, it's fucking crazy psychologically what men do. But that's what he was doing. And it worked because she was fucking fighting for her life. Okay, Tanya, happy 1 year, Bessie. I was catching up on yesterday's live, Bessie. We're hella cute. Thank you all for you. Thank you, Tanya. Jess, happy 8 months. Thank you. Oh, Heather has a slight personality. That is not home over him if that's true and shows what kind of man he is. Yeah, I mean, but what are you gonna do, bestie? At the end of the day, people still gonna support him. I just don't think it was a big deal. It's like when people were like, man, he fucking embarrassed her, he disrespected her. I really thought he just didn't even acknowledge her. I thought that he fucking punched her in the face the way people were commenting. I'm being so dead ass. When I saw the video, he said something sorry, like I gotta say this for sorry Wendy. He even says her name. I didn't understand why people were like, oh my god, he fucking embarrassed her. I think people on the internet made it a bigger deal than it was. To me, it didn't look that bad. But I don't know. I don't know. It didn't look bad to me. I thought that some shit went down. I really thought that like he had her fucking jumped on there or something. I was like, okay. It just I don't know. They're exaggerating. Everybody's exaggerating. It literally was people on her live telling her, man, that's embarrassing. He snubbed you. He did this, he did that. And there she goes crying. And then she makes a TikTok about it. It's like, was it really that bad? I mean, I don't know. An anxiety meeting with I'm fucking dead, bro. It was just too much. But yeah, I don't think it was a big deal. And I think people need to separate TikTok famous from real famous. Like, it is what it is. And that is true, too. The intro was dry as fuck. If you're going to pay somebody to go do something on a fucking... Like, on some real shit, Shawty would have been better. Shawty would have... And hey, I'll tell you this much. J.O.P. didn't do that shit to Shawty. He was going to take her on a date when they first fucking met. Celinda, happy 18 months, bestie. Like, what did she think that they were going to give me? Yeah, I don't know. Did she think he was going to go and pick her up and start fucking... I don't know. Was he going to get on one knee and propose to her? Like, what did she think was going to happen? I don't know what she expected. Valeria Rojas, happy 17 months. And also, I don't even know if he has a girlfriend. If he has my baby mama or a girl, like, you think he's just going to go hug some random, well, not random, but like some girl like that? I don't fucking know. Maybe he was just trying to respect his pareja. Who fucking knows at the end of the day? All right, I'm going to go put the email. It's bestie stories 1111@gmail.com to send in your stories, bestie. He's still a baby mom. Well, there you go. See, he probably was just trying to fucking respect the baby moms. Yeah, and Shawty would have had it hype. On some real shit. Like, that's why they fucking get Shawty, because she dances. Like, in the beginning, people were making fun of her because the way she looks and the way she was dressing. But she was out there dancing. She could get a crowd lit. I'm sorry. I don't even know what's so special about Wendy. Like, she looks like every other bitch. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, besties. But todavía le falta poquito. Like, to be on a certain level with the rest of these bitches. Because yo no entiendo el desmadre. I don't get the hype. Yo no entiendo. I don't get it. I would have much rather watched Shawty and her man up there. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know what the point was of all that. I don't know. It's, you know, it's honestly crazy, besties, to think that, like, it's honestly crazy to think that they get paid so much money to go do shit like that. When, like, there's people out here, you know what I mean, with fucking risky-ass fucking dangerous jobs. Who, like, these motherfuckers at the port are fighting for fucking better pay. And, like, they're important to our fucking economy. And homegirl made how much probably that fucking night just for going and giving that dry ass intro is crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy when you really put things into perspective. But hey, get your money, do your thing. I don't know. She thinks because she's pretty, she can get away with doing the bare minimum. I like her content, but Shawty was at least shaking her ass. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Shawty was hyping shit up. Shawty just put all JOP telling him to burn in the fire. Fucking dead. The money only lasts so long. Does she have any brand? I have no idea. I don't know. I think that we're seeing the fall of Wilito, Wendy. I think Shawty right now is in La La Land with her man. She's doing her thing. But I think we are seeing the fall of these influencers because they realize they don't do anything, besties. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the OG fucking club girl though. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the OG club girl was fucking Jenny69. Jenny69 was out here fucking doing it. She was coming down here to Texas, to Houston and Dallas, and she was going to clubs and she was getting it fucking lit. What do they call Noche de Puteada? I forgot what they were called. A whole ass wife and mother, but she was getting down, doing her motherfucking thing, making her money, y'all. Like, these bitches are doing, like you said, doing the bare minimum. It just is what it is. Anyways, let me go share the live on Instagram. Let you bitches know we're live. At least Shawty got a Sheen deal and met Riri. That's enough for me. Yeah, Jenny is the OG. She's the OG one. These bitches could fucking never, on some real ass shit. Could fucking never. Yeah, Nene Smalls too. Well, she started out way when she was a scripper. But she was one of those too. What happened to Gia? I haven't seen her in a hot minute. Excuse me. I think she literally just posted an Instagram. I think, like, I don't know what she's doing though lately. Daniel Papa saw me in Riverside. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Please. Please don't start. Don't start with me. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I was getting into it with my coworkers because I was defending my mans, and then sadly that top Valentina feels every time she leaves her. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I love Nisha's husband. I never thought she would be a troquera. Don't do it. These Smalls been through some shit, huh? I don't know. Come on. Okay, let's go into the emails. Ya llegué, bestie, bien tarde, pero aquí andas. Yeah, so, whatever. Let me go see. Do we have any more besties with badges? In case I missed any. Valeria Rojas, happy 17 months, bestie. I don't know if I said yours or not, but happy 17 months. And he's also met her coins. I don't care how yet. But these are the OG. These are the OG baddies. They're the OG ones who were hustling. They weren't dependent on social media like that. Like, they knew that they had to fucking work. These bitches ain't doing shit. All right. So, we have an advice one. We have some other ones submitted. Adriana Aleman, happy 15 months, bestie. Yeah, so I'm going to start off. Embarrassing childhood stories is what the theme is today. Send yours into the email. I have it pinned up here or down here somewhere. Sylvia Gonzalez, happy 18 months, bestie. Whew. I don't know where to start. I have a lot of embarrassing stories when I was younger. I feel like I've literally told them all. I did have some besties asking me about my eyebrow situation. I don't even know if I want to talk about it. I don't even know if I want to fucking relive the fucking pain, bro. Bestie, La Beauty Bear blocked me on Instagram when the Yvette and her situation happened. Ooh. I'm trying to decide to stay or come back and keep watching up an old bestie lives. Ooh, bestie, you got a lot to catch up on. A lot. Yesterday was one for the fucking books. I'll tell you that much. Long story, motherfucking short. Actually, let me think. I'm trying to really think, bro. Okay, can I tell you something? I think I have this thing of you know how they say that your brain like fucking hides trauma or whatever, and it puts it somewhere and like it doesn't come out till like random. That happens to me. My trauma and like my memories come back very motherfucking randomly, and I'm just like, oh my god, I forgot I fucking did that. Oh my god, I forgot that fucking happened to me. But you know which one's gonna be really fucking embarrassing for me, and it's the one that like I was so fucking embarrassed I wanted to fucking kill myself type of shit. Hey, Mandy Morin, I think I told the story too, but this is the one where like I'll never ever ever forget it in the fucking evers. My mom, can pause this content. Bestie, you love stressing us out trying to retell that damn bachelorette party story. What happened yesterday, Bestie? I've been in MIA. You gotta watch the Bestie live. It was the Bestie live yesterday. I'll tell the eyebrow story too after this one. So my mine just hide. I never remember unless I dig deep, so I just don't. Yeah, and no, you know what, I remember this shit when I'm laying down at night and I'm just like, I'm trying to go to sleep, and then I start remembering every motherfucking thing that's ever happened to me, bitch. So my dad back in the Disney, this is a regular life. Please watch the schedule. I work hard on those. I work hard on the schedule. Please watch it. Okay. Anyway, so my dad used to fucking when he had his company, right, he used to go and have to like drop the checks off to the workers, right? And we would go, my mom would go to the bank, she would get the money out, she would put it in envelopes for them, and we would wait for my dad to get there for with the workers, right? So we would wait at the workers' apartments. And so we would be there for hours, bro. I don't know why my mom would do some stupid shit like that. My mom never liked being home. I'll tell you that much though. She was always in the motherfucking streets. And so we would leave hours early. She would go and like we would get something to eat, right? And I'll never fucking forget that where the workers used to live was like just like bad apartments. Bad motherfucking apartments. Sab, happy 1 year, bestie. Thank you for being here. And like there was like crackheads out. And it was good crackheads too. The crackheads that can get you a cheese straightener. They would get you a Cowboys jersey, a real one on the low, like all that shit. My mom had fucking bought, she bought us like fried chicken. I think it was like fucking Churches or KFC, one of those motherfuckers. We were in the fucking car just eating, waiting, right? And she got some for the workers too. This fucking crackhead comes up, okay? And she's asking my mom for I don't know what the fuck, right? I'm there and I'm scared because crackheads, they just scare me, bro. Like I was a fucking kid. I'm like, fuck, like, I don't know. Sandy G, happy 10 months, bestie. And so I'm just there with my chicken, I'm eating, and I'm just like, I'm fucking scared, right? My mom starts laughing because I'm scared. And she tells the crackhead, oh, this is all I got. She gave her a couple dollars and she took off, right? So my mom took that moment where I was scared and made it into this whole motherfucking thing, bitch. I'll never fucking forget. My dad gets there, okay? He gets there with the workers. They're getting the herramienta. They're putting it in the apartment. My mom gets down with the envelopes, right? And my mom was one of these people who, like, le gustaba caer bien. And she liked to, like, put people down sometimes to make herself look... Like, she was funny. I'll give her that. And I'm a child, y'all. I'm a little fat-ass child. Bro, so all the workers they're around the trucks, are drinking. She's giving them the chicken, they're eating or whatever. And then I hear her, I'm standing outside. I hear her start to tell everybody what had just happened. And so she starts telling them, she's like, oh, this crackhead just came up. She was like, and this little fucking chubster, this little fucking tub of lard, straight up, this little fatty, thought that the crackhead wanted her chicken. So she grabbed the chicken and was hugging it. Everybody starts laughing. That never fucking happened. That never fucking happened. And my brother was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Because he was in the back seat. Big bitch, he was in the back, the one I called it. He was like, and he was looking at me, and I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? And he was like, and I was like, that didn't happen. And she's like, stop. She's like, stop, you're making it worse. She's like, you're just making it worse. And I was like, and my dad knew she was lying because my dad knew her. And he was like, déjala. Like, he told her, he's like, leave her alone. And she was like, hey, gordo, because she used to call him gordo. She's like, hey, gordo, it's just a joke. And he's like, no. He's like, stop. But she got mad at me. She got mad at me because my dad got mad at her. And I was like, why would you make that shit the fuck up, bro? Like, why would you make that shit up just so the workers can laugh? And I'm not going to get into that because my mom, she's not here no more. But, you know, she tended to do this shit around men. Yeah, she was using me for clout. She was using me to make these fucking nasty-ass fucking men laugh on some real shit. And I didn't tell my dad didn't like it either. And, yeah, and it traumatized me, bro, because they were just looking at me. They're like, hey, look at this little fat ass. And my dad, I will tell you this one thing, besties. My dad never in the motherfucking evers, when it came to fat jokes in front of him, he never put up with that shit with me or my brothers. Never. Power up girly, happy 18 months. My dad, when it came to my uncles, because my uncles on my mom's side, my mom's brothers always used to fucking pick on me, bro. And my dad would not have that shit. Matter of fact, my dad beat up all my uncles on some real shit. Mira. Por esta. And so whenever it came to me, he's like, don't talk to her like that. Don't make fun of her. I don't want to fucking hear it. And they knew better. They knew better. And so yeah. But my mom would say shit like that, bro. He would do shit. I mean, my mom would do shit like that to me. And I will never forget that. Because I was like, bro, why would you just make that shit up? I was so fucking embarrassed. And then, like, here's the thing. When my mom had a story that was a big hitter, bro, she would continue to fucking say it. So the next time we're with my mom's family and she repeats the fucking fake story and everybody's laughing at me like, God damn, nobody's going to take it from you. And I was like, and with my uncles, they were like, nobody's going to take the chicken from you. Bitch, it didn't fucking happen. It didn't happen. Like, it's not fucking real. And I remember my brother telling them that I was there. That didn't fucking happen. He was 1 year younger than me. He was like, she didn't do that. And they just kept laughing. And I was like, at my expense. And they were fucking fat beer belly motherfuckers too. And I was like, at my expense, you bitches are fucking laughing at me. And I just see one of my uncles too. He's a fucking jokester. He thinks he is. And he told me not that long ago, he was like, oh, you looking old. And I was like, you looking big. He's like, chill. I was like, I'm looking old, but you looking big. You working on that beer belly, ain't you? Shit. Couldn't even hug him, bitch. On some real shit, besties. I couldn't even hug. I was like, I gotta do a little side hug. Panza con panza? We're not getting a full hug in. So, there's that. I don't got the motherfuckers on Facebook either because they'll go leave comments on your shit. Love to hear that you had your dad stand up for you. Now, my dad never played around when it came to fat jokes. Anything else, it wasn't the best time. But fat jokes, he never liked fat jokes when it came to me and my brothers. Never. But that was my number one, mi momento más humilde. At that point, you had the right to tell that same story and say it was your mom. Yeah. With you, it was your mom, and with me, it was dad, the one who would always lucirse. It's stupid. Like, why are you making fun of your kids, bro? To fucking, like, it just never made sense. And my dad, when my dad talked about his kids, it was always good. It was always like, oh, she's smart. Oh, he's a hard worker. Or he goes to work with me, or they do this, or they do that. And my mom was always just talking shit about us. I'll never fucking understand it, but my dad used to call me pendeja in front of my tia. So embarrassing. My mom calls me fat to this day. Yeah, my mom was alive. She'd be calling me a fucking fat ass. That's some real shit. When she wasn't even skinny her damn self. My mom was, well, when she was younger, yeah. Already had done this. Happy 11 months. Dead ass picked me in front of men. Sorry, que Dios me perdone. Because I feel like my mom gonna come y me bajara de las pinches piernas. But she was a pick me sometimes. And you know what? It passed down to other people. Let's not say who. Because let me tell you something. Esa pinche maña que tenía mi mamá, Scar had that. That shit was passed down to motherfucking Scar, and Scar had that shit on me. Same motherfucking thing. Whenever we're in a fucking setting or whatever, any chance she could get to embarrass me, she would motherfucking do it. She would motherfucking do it. You know what I'll never forget about Scar too, bitch? And this shit pissed me the fuck off, but I let it go. I let it the fuck go. One day she was live on TikTok, and I don't even know what the fuck y'all were talking about with her. Yeah, y'all. Some of y'all were there. And she was saying about how she would get boils, like boils on her legs or whatever, because like thighs rubbing. And I've gotten them before too, but I had never really talked about that. I was barely fresh on TikTok. And so then I get into the live, right? She's like, oh yeah, Julia gets them everywhere. She gets them in her butt, or I don't know what the fuck. She was saying that I got them everywhere. I was like, bitch, how you just gonna lie like that? And yeah, I've gotten a boil before because I'm a big bitch and like my fucking legs rub together. I'm not embarrassed to say that, but don't come out here and say I had them in my fucking uss or in my ass or in my fucking neck, or like I don't know what the fuck she was saying. And I was like, this girl. I was like, that's you. Let's not say. Let's not shit. Go to the hospital one time because it was fucking bad. And I was like, and you gonna put that shit on me, bitch? Yeah, I'm big, but like the fuck. And she was just going in on me, and I was like. And I got out. I was like, I can't even read this. I can't even see this shit right now. I have a friend like that, but I just doubled down now. It's crazy. It's like, what the fuck you trying to embarrass me for? Yeah, but I have gotten them before. I gotten one on my armpit. And I've gotten one in between my legs, and it's just like it's big back activities. Like when your fucking legs rub, or when your like arm rubs. Like it's been a minute since I got one, to be honest. It happens mostly in the fucking summer. But I was like, you talk about yours, girl. Don't bring mine into it. Don't bring mine into this shit. It was bad, y'all. I was like, this girl. Everyone tell me how my mom was so sweet and I'm lucky. Yeah, she was nice to everyone else, but was our tormentor. Yeah. So yeah. So anyways, that was one of my most embarrassing moments. Mi momento más humilde when I got escorted out of a ride because my big ass didn't fit. I'm sorry, bestie. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's the fucking worst. I've always been a big girl. Never have I been skinny. But I also knew not to get on rides that I couldn't get on, bestie. Like on some real shit. I'm not saying that was your fault or anything. I feel really bad that happened to you. But I got lucky. My mom was a Virgo. I got lucky that either my mom kind of knew don't get on that shit, or my dad was like, no, mija, no. Because I was like, oh, it's given I can't get on it. It's given let me not get on that shit. I had one, pero porque una disposable rastrillo more than once, I had to go get it drained at the hospital. Yeah. That shit sucks. My mom was like, no engordas por tu marido. I'm like, my man loves my fat ass. No, there was one time, besties, I got on a ride I should not have. But nobody was around. Bro, it's crazy how back in the day you could literally just go running around. I was at people's houses. Y'all know this, in Mexico. It was in September y era la feria de ahí de Trancas, right? Because Trancas está al lado de Dolores, blah, blah. For Mexican Independence Day. They did a whole thing. It was like carnival type. They had rides. They had little puestos where you can like a carnival, like, or a fair. And so my mom and dad were somewhere way out there, besties. My mom had just won a China set cabinet. I think we still have that hoe in Mexico. She had just won this China set with the plates and everything. Beautiful, gorgeous, real fucking wood. It was like mahogany. And so she was too busy winning that. I don't know what the fuck. She won it in a fucking raffle. I was running off with my brother, right? She had the twins with her, but I had a little big bitch with me. And so we get to the fucking dragon ride, bro. We get to the fucking dragon ride. And there was a little one and then there was a big one. And I said, I can get on the big one because I'm big. It should be fine, right? And little big bitch was like, no, I'm scared. He was scared. He was crying for his fucking life. I convinced him. I was like, just get on, but don't get on the top with me. Stay on the bottom. Like, it's the dragon. It has a bunch of seats and you're just going like this. You go like this, okay? That's what it was. So I go with my bitch ass aunt, the one who is my arch nemesis. We get on the top one. We go on the top one. The one that's going to go all the way up and it's going to go all the way down. My brother was in the middle, right? So we go to the top and I was like, I'm going to fit because it's a big one. Bitch, I really didn't fucking fit in that hole. And it was a metal bar. Y no cerraba. And he was like, so he told me... The man knew damn well I shouldn't have been on there, bestie. He didn't give a fuck. He said, suck it in. He goes, "Suma la panza." And I was like, and then it closed, right? And then it was hurting me. I probably had internal bleeding. On some real ass shit, I probably had internal bleeding. It was so fucking tight, bro. And I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna thug it out. And I had never been on that ride before. I had no idea how bad it was gonna be. I had no fucking idea. So we're at the top. My brother's in the middle, right? I think he's one of our cousins. Yeah, he was one of our cousins in the middle. I'm at the fucking top. I'm like, I'm up here. I'm watching you. It's fine. He's like, okay. He's in the middle, bitch. Nothing's going on in the middle. If you're in the middle, fuck you. Nothing's happening there. They're just, this is the middle. That's it. The top is what's fucking, so I'm at the fucking top. And I'm up there. No, I could have died on some real shit. So he goes, I'm going to start it. I said, okay, go. There we go, right? So we're going down, and then boom, bitch, we go up. And I was like, oh, and my stomach was killing me. I was like, bro, I'm gonna fucking throw up. I couldn't fucking breathe. I was holding on for dear life. My aunt, she was a little skinny thing. She was about to fall out on some real shit. She was fucking holding on, and we were just screaming. And then you just go up, and you're like, fuck, and you go down. And then he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't fucking stop. And so then my brother is just crying. And like I said, he in the fucking middle. Ain't nothing going on. He's crying. And he's like, because they call me Nana. He's like, Nana, tell him I want to get off. Tell him I want to get off. And I was like, wait, I can't. I was like, he doesn't understand me. And I was like, yeah. I was like, para. He's like, what? I was like, para, bitch. And he wasn't fucking listening to me. So I guess everybody's listening to our screaming. Everybody. One of my uncles, I think, goes to tell my dad, hey, they're on that fucking ride and your son's fucking screaming. So here comes my dad and my mom. They tell the guy, stop the fucking ride. He finally fucking stops it, and I'm mid-air, bitch, and I'm going back down. And I swear to God, I was fucking crying. My mom said my eyes were fucking red and I was pale. And I got my ass beat. Because they were like, why'd you put your brother on this fucking ride? He was fucking having a panic attack. And I was like, you, bitch, me. You were in the fucking middle. And I was like, nothing happened. And I was like, and I think I ended up, my mom checked, because she picked up my shirt. She's like, oh my God. And she's like, why would you get on there? Like, why the fuck would you do that? And I was like, I don't know. And then my dad regañó al pinche, the guy who was in charge of that ride. He's like, why would you let them get? He goes, está chiquita. And he's like, pues ella dijo que quería, I don't know what. He's like, no, he goes, no te pases, and I don't know what. And then he was mad. He was mad at me. He was mad at the guy. He was mad at all of us. And my mom I got my ass beat, bro, because my brother was screaming. And I was so mad at my brother. I was like, bro, you were, there was nothing wrong with you. Why were you fucking screaming like a lunatic? Yeah, all my stories end with I got my ass beat. But if you're too skinny, the bars be hit, and I always end up bruised. No, so my aunt too, my bitch ass aunt, she had the same mark because she was holding on so fucking tight. Y creo, if I'm not mistaken, she had like fucked up one of her arms because she was holding on so fucking tight, bro. It was bad, bro. Good times. I'll never forget that shit. It was the worst fucking, like, it was so bad. I'm fucking dead. I know I was always in some fucking shit. Oh, and then here's another thing, bitch. Another thing is, I didn't even pay the dude. I didn't even pay. I didn't have no money. I said, I want to get on this ride. I guess he was like, I'll find your parents later. I didn't even fucking pay him. I got my cousin, my brother, my aunt, and me. We all got on there. And then my dad had to pay for the ride. He was like, hey, it was so much for the fucking ride. I was just getting on rides without paying. I was like, oh, my dad will get it. Or somebody will fucking pay for me. I don't know. And my dad was hella mad. He was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. That man did it for pure. No, and that's when I was like, he was a hater, bro. That man was a fucking hater. He wanted to see us like just fucking RIP. There's no way you allowed this shit. He didn't give a fuck. How is it that hard to remember things when I was little? No, I remember some of the funny, traumatic shit. I'll always remember ass beating. I was taking off a game because my thighs were too big to close the lock. I felt so embarrassed. I felt like I turned warm and was about to cry. Yeah, I was like, hey, yeah, put it on my tab. Put it on my tab. I want to ride this ride real quick. Good fucking times, honestly. The way they took our asses home, bro, and the way my grandpa was kind of mad at me too on some real ass shit. My grandpa was disappointed. I felt so bad because he was like, because here's the thing. My brother is a junior, so like, you know what I mean? He was just so disappointed that I took their precious little junior on that fucking ride. Bitch, me, oh, and his daughter, and my aunt. He was so, like, he was like, I can't believe you had all these motherfuckers on that damn ride just acting a fucking fool. I was leaving IOUs, and I was always in some fucking shenanigans. Yeah, I was like, somebody gonna pay for it. I don't fucking know. I promise y'all, besties, when I was younger, I thought I was famous. I'm not fucking around. I thought that like they knew me because we went every year, or like we went twice a year. I was like, they know me. They know that I'm good for it. I was like, they're gonna find my family and they'll charge somebody. Like somebody gonna get it. Like I know somebody's gonna pay my shit. And it was. And it was. It was paid. I ain't got a motherfucking debt in Mexico. I'll tell you that much. All my shit was paid. Whether it be my dad or my uncles, it was paid. Yeah. Here where I live, they have a scale and weigh you. I couldn't do it. No. Yeah. I mean, y'all know me. I come every year. Go, I don't know where I need to charge, but you charge somebody. My cousin's belt unbuckled on the right, and I told him not to go because he's a big guy. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think it was just the dragon ride. Yeah, I póngase en la cuenta mi tío, mi papá, I don't know. Whoever you got, just have them pay it because that ain't my problem. Bestie, I'm at work right now, but I'm the one who won the pink giveaway. DM me, bestie. Send me an email or DM me on Instagram. Either or. And congratulations. La niña de los Estados Unidos. That little badass bitch got here. That little badass bitch is here, running around. But I remember one time when my mom was beating the crap out of me, and to defend myself, I held her hands in the air. Next thing you know, she started calling my stepdad, saying I was trying to hit her. I remember La Tiendita that thought you got everything for free, but they were putting on your uncle's tab. Hey. And I'm gonna do it again, bitch. When I go to Veracruz, my brother-in-law has a store. And guess what? Where's your family from? My dad is from Guanajuato, Trancas, Guanajuato. When I go to Veracruz, my brother-in-law has a store, and guess what I say? Put it on my tab. And before we leave, we pay it. I say put it on my tab. Let your brother know I'm getting some chips, I'm getting some Coke, and I'm getting some fucking papas caseras, some chokis, and a nice cold Coke. Let your brother know. I don't give a damn. I do need to open a tab at the cafe, huh? Yeah. I still am too, besties. When I tell you I still am, I still am. Them bitch ass skinny from Mexico will call me Soila? And I got you, bestie. Who knew you were? Yeah, I knew who I was at a young age. I was like, somebody gonna pay it. I ain't worried about it. It's the art of manifestation. All right. Let's start off. I'm scared. Hi, bestie. I want to ask you and the besties, your and the besties' opinion on the situation. Bestie, please. I'm fucking scared. Can we handle this, besties? I ain't gonna lie though. After yesterday's bestie live, I took a nice shit today. It felt really good. I felt less pressure. Let's listen, y'all. Listen. Soy la escuelita de Cerro en Conducta. I have no idea what that is, bestie. I apologize. Do they still contact this on auto? They should, bestie. Yeah, I believe so. My mom has this friend who she's been getting really close to. Let's call her Rosa. Rosa Milano. Rosa's husband also gets along really well with my dad. So entre los cuatro, they hang out all the time. On one occasion, I went to the carne asada at Rosa's house. And they have a lot of dogs. And one of them kept humping all the other dogs. And the other dogs would run away or bite him to get off. Clearly, they didn't want to be humped. I don't know where this is going. Right now, I'm getting swinger vibes. And something about a dog. Okay. I told my boyfriend in English how that dog was nasty and kept trying to grape the other dogs. We weren't being serious and we were laughing. Then I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, Rosa's husband was there and told me in English that the dog wasn't graping the other dogs because the other dogs liked it y se hacían de rogar. Bestie, when I tell you I got the creeps, one, I didn't know this man knew English. Bestie, you gotta be careful. You don't know who know English nowadays. Don't get me wrong, no hate, but he always made it seem like he didn't know English. Like my parents, so I was shook. Two, that combo my boyfriend and I had wasn't like outright table talk. We were saying that to each other quietly and laughing, but I guess not that quiet. I don't know. It also creeped me out because why did he need to even say any of that to me? He was looking right into my eyes. Sorry, it's not funny. He was looking right into my eyes and said that and then laughed, but it was weird. After that occasion, my boyfriend and I just go to eat and platicar a little, but we leave hella fast. But we notice Rosa's husband will out of nowhere join our conversation, and it's always weird. One time he was talking to us, but only looking at me and was only facing me, and always in English, so Rosa and my parents don't understand. Now this is where things get even weirder, bestie. My sister just turned 22, and she is more social than me, so she hangs out more frequently with my parents and their friends. One day, my sister shows me a Benjamin weed vape, and I laughed and asked where she got that because she's a college student working part-time and just got a car, so I know she doesn't have extra money to be buying that. And she told me Rosa and her husband gave it to her. I stopped laughing and asked her to tell me everything, like how did that happen, how was that a topic or conversation. For some context, my sister does smoke here and there, as do I, but we keep it on the low, and my parents wouldn't be okay with it, so I was genuinely shook. My sister told me they had it out, and when my sister saw it, they laughed and said, here, you can have it. But then they said it had to be their secret because my mom wouldn't understand, and Rosa didn't want my mom to see her differently. Diddler? Immediate red flags, and I told my sister to never keep secrets like that again with them because that can lead to bigger things. I encouraged her to tell my mom and said I would support in telling her, but my sister didn't want to and felt bad pressure and get bad. She felt bad and she felt pressured into giving up the secret she held for Rosa. Okay. Then it was my sister's birthday and she planned a party at the lake. Well, Rosa made it all about how it was also her husband's birthday and it turned into a joint birthday party. I was annoyed because he's an older man and my sister was just turning 22, but they went ahead and threw the joint B-days. My sister got pretty wasted and needed help towards the end of the night, which was fine. We were all there and it was just family and friends. Well, bestie, my sister tells me that the day after the lake, she's talking with her bestie, let's call her Sally. Sally was like, I'm going to tell you something, but don't get mad, and proceeds to tell her that Rosa told Sally's parents, who were also there at the lake party, that she felt like something was wrong with my sister and that she felt like my sister not only was drunk, but was probably high off of drugs. Well, bestie, it gets crazier because my sister then was like, wait, what? Rosa said that about Sally to my mom like 2 weeks ago during a separate event when Sally was drunk, and Rosa told my mom she thought Sally was high off drugs. So they put two and two together and realized Rosa is being messy, but we don't understand why. My sister told my mom and my mom was mad, but by this time Rosa has gone silent. My mom told me she hasn't been answering her calls or texts, and my mom even went to her house and she didn't come out. Well, then Rosa's husband told my mom that Rosa is depressed and needs some space. I told my mom Rosa probably suspects they're onto her and she'd rather pretend she's depressed than face reality. Then the husband messages me asking if I can come over to see Rosa, which I don't understand why, since Rosa isn't even my friend. She was my mom's friend, but she's not giving my mom la cara. So I don't know, bestie. I'm thinking of going, but my boyfriend said no because the husband has been so creepy towards me. I feel like my anger wants to confront this lady, but at the same time, like, is it even worth it? My sister said her bestie Sally's parents said they are never hanging out with Rosa ever again and didn't believe what she said about my sister since they know her for a long time. Sorry it's so long, bestie, but this was so freaking crazy. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go confront her. And I'm going to tell you exactly what this is. This is a fucking nasty bitch who gets off on fucking luring women towards her nasty ass man. That's exactly what that is. That's what all the motherfucking signs are, bestie, on some real ass motherfucking shit. This is how it starts. She gets them drunk. She gives them a little bit of weed. She gets them all crazy. And then she thinks que los puede entregar a su esposo. I'm calling it. This is all pure speculation of what this story is telling me, but that's exactly what I think it is. And she got caught up being fucking messy. So I wouldn't go to confront her. I think exiling the bitch is better. Everybody just stop hanging out with her. Everybody just stop fucking talking to her. The whole thing is fucking creepy. Sounds like he wants you to go on and manipulate you and do whatever he wants with you, bestie. Don't go. Yeah, it's a trap. It's weird. It's giving, they're doing that shit for what? How old are these people? Because if it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. It just, the whole thing's fucking weird. But I don't see why you would go. Bestie, okay, no disrespect to you, bestie. None at all. Why does man even got your number? Can I say that? I don't besties, please. No tea, no shade to the bestie. Why do y'all do this? Can I say that? You already see what this man is about. He's creepy. He fucking gave your sister that shit. He's doing this, like they're doing this to other girls. Why would you willingly put yourself in that situation? Why does he have your number? Why are you available to him? Can I ask that? You know he's creepy. Why does he have your number? And why is he calling you saying, come see Rosa? Why is that even a conversation? Why are you entertaining it is what I want to know. Why is anybody entertaining this? This is where these motherfuckers get off on. Ignore them. Cut them out your life. I don't see how this is going to help anything. I don't see how you going over is going to help anything. I don't see, block him. Everybody should block them. I just don't understand why this is getting all messy for what? Block them out your fucking lives before it gets worse. And I'm still stuck on the fact that he has your number. And he could fucking just call you when he wants to. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. A weird motherfucker having my number? No. A weird ass motherfucker having my number telling me come see my wife, come over alone, or come over to, no. It's just not, it's not normal to me. I'm not saying this is your fault, bestie, but like, don't put yourself in those situations. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why that's a thing. Block him. Yeah. The fuck? He would, The first time he ever called me and he's like, hey, I got your number from so block, don't ever call me again. Don't ever give this nasty motherfucker my number, and don't you ever call me again. You don't have the right to call me. Who do you think you are calling me, bitch? I feel like they're also abusing the dogs. Well, that's another conversation, but yeah. That was wild. The whole thing just screams something's not right. So, yeah, not everyone should have access to you, especially some random ass fucking creep. For real. Bestie. He could have your man's number, because that's, you know what I mean, but not yours. I don't think that that's okay. Okay. Hey, bestie. Not my story, but I'm a teacher, and this just happened today. Corre y se va. Today, I had cafeteria duty, and it's the last class. Some badass fucking second graders, which I can't stand, by the way. Some of them, I just want to dar unos buenos cinturonazos because they're that damn bad. Anyways, one particular kid, we'll call him Mark, shat himself and sat in that the whole 30 minutes of lunchtime and denied he had boo-booed himself. But all the other kids in cafeteria could smell it. I felt so bad afterwards because all the kids were gagging near him, but he wasn't giving a fuck, bestie. And at that, the nurse's office, he was still denying. Needless to say, when he got up from the nurse's table, there was a brown marks left over. I have so many stories I could tell y'all just from this week. Kids are so messy and always spilling the good tea. Love y'all. Shit, life happens. Shit happens, literally. I need y'all to know, the ones who work with children, y'all are fucking, y'all are angels, because kids just, yeah, sometimes life happens. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Okay, Bessie, just send you an email. Okay. Sometimes life happens. What can you do? I'm sure we've all had an accident at work, at fucking school. When I was in kindergarten, I shit myself. It is what it is. When I was in kindergarten, I had fucking chorro. My mom put me in some fucking tights and a fucking puffy ass little fucking velvet dress. I couldn't get the shit off in time. By the time I got my tights down, I had fucking shit everywhere. It is what it is. I'm here. I'm telling my story. So, if you ain't ever shit yourself when you were younger, hey, you're better than us. But me, I have. What are you gonna do? Let's see here. Poor kid, I peed my pants once in third grade. Yeah, I am relating. I peed my pants in third grade. It was a test and we weren't allowed to use the restroom. I'm glad my teacher helped me and didn't embarrass me. Yeah. He was embarrassed to admit, the same thing happened to my brother. He was in pre-K and they put him in a dress because none of his clothes fit him. Didn't call my mom or nothing. Oh, that's fucked up. Yo no me limpiaba el culo bien. You're real as fuck. Denise, everybody right now, y'all give Denise a fucking round of a fucking applause. That's the realest fucking shit any of you bitches have ever fucking said. That's the realest shit I've ever heard in a long ass fucking time, bro. Real as fuck. Denise, finger snaps. Denise on that shit. Denise said, I'm here. I'm living my fucking truth. I don't give a damn what you bitches fucking think. Denise, thank you for being truthful. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Denise. Trish, thank you, Denise. Thank you for the realness. We needed that. Denise is like, some of y'all still don't. Denise still don't. JK bestie. I have a new respect for Denise. I peed myself in the first grade waiting in the lunch line. Bestie, it happens. One time in church when I was like 10, I farted loud as hell. My mom's friend was cracking up and I was like, no lo sentí. Pero que niño se limpia bien, all them Skidward. Yeah. When you're a kid, bro. When you're a kid, that shit. It is what it is. I teach kinder and kids feel so embarrassed sometimes they don't even tell you. It's just have to figure it out from the lingering shits, bro. Bitch ass teacher wouldn't let me go. Yeah, I shit myself when I was in kindergarten. I've had fucking where I've overbled. That's some real shit. On my first day of middle school, bro, I fucking stained my pants. I remember when I got my period in middle school and my mom didn't want to pick me up since I weren't. So I walked to school. So some teacher gave me a ride. Yeah. Let me tell y'all this shit, bro. So me and my friend, bro, this is what parents don't understand sometimes. Being a kid is hard. Being a teenager is fucking hard, bro. Going through life is hard. And, like, everything you go through at school, the embarrassment, like, it's just... And then still having to come home to some fucking parents who just fucking nag and shit, bro. I'm surprised I'm here. I'm surprised I'm here. I'm telling you. I would have... A long time ago, I don't know what kept me going, but I'm here, bitch. I had a neighbor when I used to live in the country. There was the neighbor in front of us. She was chill as fuck, bro. She was an old southern white lady and her husband was black. That's all you need to fucking know, bitch. That's all you need to motherfucking know. She was down with whatever, okay? And she wasn't one of them. Like, she wasn't one of them bitches like, you know, nowadays what they're doing. No, she was real as fuck. She was she was one of the lunch ladies at the cafeteria at the high school that I was going to, right? And I didn't want to go to school that day. Like, I had gone to school, but I didn't want to be there. I did not want to motherfucking be there. Me and my friend, she lived down, she lived like a block down. She knew her too. And I was like, I don't want to be here. I'd rather just be at home. I'd rather be doing hood rat shit in the fucking neighborhood. So we go to her, right? And it was before we went to class, and I tell her, I was like, we don't feel good. I was like, we stained ourselves. I lied to her. And she kind of knew, bitch. And so, she was like, well, what do you want me to do? Or like, what? And I was like, can you take us home? And we live far as fuck, bro. We live far as the high school was like at least a 20, 30-minute drive from the high school back to our home. And she didn't give a fuck. She's like, I'll take you. She's like, come on. And so I was like, for real? She's like, yeah. And she was like, you can just I'll call your mom. So I'm taking you. I said, okay. Meanwhile, I had a fucking phone. And so we get into her car. She had a nice car. She put towels down for us because she thought we were really staying or something. We fucking staying or something. And so she put some towels down on her fucking seats. And then I was like, what'd you tell your boss? Like, why you're leaving? She's like, oh, I told him I shit myself. She told her fucking boss, bro, at the high school that she shit herself, was gonna go home and change. And she's like, I might not come back either. I was like, she's real as fuck. And I respect her. I love her. I think about her all the time. No, she was real as fuck. She was an older woman. And she's like, I told him I shit myself. I had to go change. I was like, bro, you're so fucking real. And she was always fucking smoking cigs. And my mom would go cheese me out with her. And like, she's like, hey, I dropped them off. And I was like, thanks. And she's like, oh, thanks. And she was like, mom was like, what's wrong? I was like, I don't feel good. And she's like, all right. She's like, well, stay home. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go with my friend. I'm gonna go chill at her house. Like, we're both not feeling good. And she's like, all right. If you want to go, I stay myself big red while at work. I rush home at my lunch break to change. My pants got ruined. Hey, it happens. I've had to do that before too. When I was working at Sonic, I stayed myself. I had to go home, change, and come back. Because they were like, no, we need you to come back and go fuck. I was like, I'll be back. All right. Whew. These are heavy. Okay. Hi, bestie. My childhood story is when many moons ago, late 80s, the cousins and I were playing hide and seek. I thought of a brilliant idea. Our house was on a hill. My gordita ass decided to hide under a car, bestie. I got stuck. My cousins and sisters pulled me out. I was sore for days. Bestie, you could have got ran the fuck over. Don't ever do that shit again. Yeah, my boss didn't let me take the rest of the day off. They ain't shit for that. My brother se aguantaba de cagar y luego cuando iba ya llevaba la mierda de fuera and he would stain his underwear and hide the caca underwear atrás the toilet. Well, my dad found his stinky stash and whooped his ass so hard. I felt so bad. Bro. When I was like in first grade too, I wouldn't go to the restroom before getting on the bus. And so on the bus ride, ya me andaba con las pinches ganas. Sometimes I would make it home to fucking use the restroom. Sometimes I would pee myself on the porch. That was in first grade. I know. Me decían la pinche miona. Me decían la pinche miona. Stash is insane. Okay. This is not a story, but a PSA, bestie. To the fucking... Oh, wait. Bestie, please. This is a Bestie Live one. This is a Bestie Live one. I love you, though. Thank you. I love you, Bestie. That's a Bestie one for sure. I can't repeat that. Okay. Whew. OMG, I grew up in the trenches, too. So I have too many stories. But my most embarrassing childhood story In elementary, I used to be so shy to poop in public, especially at school. If I needed to fart or cagar, I would literally clench the cheeks para que no se saliera. Well, one day in third grade, I had to go and I was clenching but couldn't hold it no more. And I got up before it came out. Well, it fell on the floor and so I accidentally stepped on it and I was so embarrassed because I had never pooped at school. So I just ran back to my classroom. After a while, my teacher asked, "What's that smell?" And she saw poop smeared on the floor. So she asked all of us to show her the bottom of our shoes to see who brought it in. I guess I had smeared it everywhere because the bottom of my shoes were squeaky clean. They never knew it was me, but I knew. Not the caca bandit. Also in third grade, while I was taking the TAAS, the tax test, yes, I'm old. I took the tax test too. A piojo fell on my test and I killed it, and the blood smeared on the test. Bestie, no. Oh my god. That's fucking wild. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I'm so sorry, bestie. Fuck. Why would you kill it? You don't ever kill them. You throw it on somebody else. Oh my god. We should keep these a secret. Oh my god. Okay. We gotta move on. Baby Bay said blood, sweat, and tears. Hi, bestie. When I was younger, the song Hot in Here by Nelly had just came out and I was like 4 years old. My older sister would play the song all the time at the house. And of course, she would say, "You have to do what the song says. Take off your clothes because it's hot." We never did, but we would always dance to the song. One day we were at the store and the song was playing on the intercom and my mom was with us. And of course, my older sister was singing, "Take off all your clothes." According to my mom, I tried to take my shirt off in the store. And my mom had to yell at me and say, "No, what are you doing?" And then I replied, "Mom, the song says it's hot in here. Take off all your clothes." Anyways, my mom still tries to tell that story to anyone she can, and I get so embarrassed. That's cute though, Bessie. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. That was cute. We needed that. We needed to come back up because the rest of these are killing us. The rest of these are fucking killing us. Your sister did her best. Okay. Can I say something? This happened to me. Not exactly, but over a song. I couldn't hear, apparently, bitch. When I was younger, I don't know who sings "Everybody in the Club Getting Tipsy." Okay, me and my brother thought, and my dad thought this too. We heard the song. It was on the TV, bro. We thought it was "Everybody in the Club Getting Tits." We didn't think it was tipsy. So we would sing that shit, bro, in the fucking living room. And like my dad, that's what he thought it said. And he didn't even give a fuck that we were singing it. I guess he thought it was fucking funny. And so my mom got mad. She's like, "That's not, like, don't sing that." And we're like, "But that's what's going on right now." So yeah, we would sit, whenever we would play on the fucking TV, we would sit there, but "Everybody in the club getting tits." And then I told my friend that, and she was like, "I don't know that song." Yeah. I could have sworn that's what it fucking said, bitch. I could have fucking sworn. My little brother singing Culture hella loud in a car with my mom. The lady hit the brakes on the highway and told him to never sing that song again. If you get it, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I have 2 stories, bestie. First story. I was in Mexico one year for Christmas with my family. As a family, we went to El Cerro to have a family gathering. I didn't know that the ground was super wet because on top it appeared dry because it was kind of cracked. Little did I know, I slipped and slid all the way down to the other side. Since we were at the top and I went to the other side, the mud went everywhere. I lifted my shirt all the way up and pulled my pants down. I was so embarrassed. The mud went everywhere. It lifted my shirt all the way up and pulled my pants down. I was so embarrassed. I wanted to die a million times because everyone saw it. I was throwing up and crying. My prima felt so bad for me. She walked back to the house with me so I could go and change. Since then, I'm super scared to walk outside when it's wet. The way Mother Nature don't give a fuck about us is crazy. You know how many times I felt when I was younger too? Ass crack out, shirt up, suffocating. Like, it was, I don't understand what the beef is. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to my besties? It's fucking rude. Second story. I was in 6th grade when this happened. I was going to a day camp with my class in the fall time. So living in Michigan, it was cold. I had on layers, so I got hot at school before we left. I was in the cafeteria with my friends. I wanted to take off my sweater because I had my shirt on underneath. When I took it off, my shirt stuck to it and exposed myself. The worst part was I hated wearing a bra when I was younger. I felt awkward wearing one, so I just wore a tank top. But that day, I didn't wear a tank top because I was going to be outside all day with layers on. So everyone saw my chi-chis and a girl screamed, ew, she's showing her boob. Oh my God. When a bitch, who the fuck is that hoe? Let me find her, Bessie. I'll punch her for you. I hate when something embarrassing is happening and a bitch says ew. Oh, I hate, if you're a pick-me-ass bitch who says ill in an awkward or embarrassing situation, I hope you get dragged, bitch. I hope they drag you like Evelyn, hoe, on some real fucking shit. Ooh, that makes me mad. I always change in the restroom now. I'm traumatized. I cried so hard that when I got home. I'm sorry, bestie. She said, ew, she's showing her boobies. That bitch ain't shit. I hate that hoe. I'm sorry that happened to you, bestie. I'm so sorry. Fuck. Throw one back for the bestie. That's the fucking worst thing ever. That's the fucking worst thing ever. I wasn't going to drink tonight. I'm going to throw a shot back later, bestie. Don't you fucking worry. Hey, bestie. I need an advice. So in June, I went to Guatemala. What you doing down there? I need advice. Okay. In June, I went to Guatemala. And we stayed in my brother-in-law's house. He lives here in LA. I sent $250 for my sister-in-law so she can buy my bed for when my son and I stayed there. My sister-in-law FaceTimed my husband last week, and she was in the room where we stayed at, laying in my bed while her son was jumping on it. I was shocked because why the fuck is she laying in my bed? I want to send her a message to give my bed away to my husband's aunt. She was very nice to us because I prefer giving the bed away than her being there. Mind you, she has money. Her husband sends her money all the time, and she has her own house. I know it's just a bed, but I hate that she's an agarrada. Bien conchuda? So my advice is, should I send her a message to give my bed away or just let it go since it's just a bed? Old me would have gave the bed away. This new and improved me, I'm not improved, I'm not new. But the me now, bestie, would just leave it alone. ¿Para qué quieres pedos? ¿Para qué quieres problemas? The me now, I would just let it be. Because you just never know when you're going to need something from her, bestie, or you never know when, you know what I mean? Like, I think, yeah, your feelings are valid. I'll tell you that much. There's nothing worse than a bitch using your shit when you're not there to fucking use it yourself. But, I don't know. I would take the high road on this one. Just because, I mean, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Because then when you go again, you have to buy another bed. Have them wash the sheets and comforter before going to visit Namas. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. You're going to do what you want to do. But yeah, old me for sure would have gave the bed away. Or I would have told her, bitch, get the fuck off my shit. Because I did have to do that one time. Because it's like, what the fuck you doing up there, ho? The fuck, right? What the fuck you doing in my shit? But now I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm not there. At the end of the day, they going to do what the fuck they want. And here's the thing. You can go at it with them and they're still going to end up doing it, bestie. I guarantee you they're still going to end up doing it. So, ¿para qué spells? But, yeah. I would probably like, what I would do, if you know somebody who knows her and is going to tell her anything that you motherfucking say, I would let them know, like, damn, like, I would embarrass her just a little bit. I would just let it be known that like it's embarrassing for her to be doing that shit just because it's like, bitch, what the fuck, bien pinche, bien you know, she's real comfortable in my shit. I would just be like, damn, like I would fucking make it known to like y'all's families. They could tell her. I would like, bien pinche conchuda, bien pinche. Like she real comfortable in my shit, the shit that she don't fucking pay for. Why is she so obsessed with being up there? Why is she in my shit? I would say something, I'd be like, it's weird how she's in my stuff. And see if it gets back to her. Maybe she'll stop. I would do something like that, but I wouldn't go as far as like giving the bed away. All right. Embarrassing story. So I was a tomboy growing up. It was summer 2001. I have two brothers and the kids on the block were all boys. There was maybe one girl, but she was slow. Um, but she was slow not to be mean anymore. So of course I had to play with all the boys. So I played basketball like a champ. Not now with my torta ass. LOL. Out of nowhere, I had blood running down my legs. All the damn boys were making fun of me. I ran inside crying like I was dying. I called 911. Oh, wait, Bessie, I can't read this shit. Oh, I was dying. I wanted to call 911. My mom was laughing so hard. I got my period, Bessie. Worst day of my life. She didn't know what it was. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, wait, where is this going? I didn't get it. Fuck. I was in Mexico when I got my period. I was in Mexico, y'all, when I got my fucking period, bro. Let me fucking tell y'all. Sorry, Bessie, that you had to go through that, especially in front of boys. Boys are fucking mean. They're nasty. They have cooties. I got my fucking period in Mexico, dead ass, in the fucking summer. And it just happened like nothing. And here's the thing. I don't know about you bitches. I was a pick-me-ass bitch, and I wanted a period. Because for me, what in our culture, getting your period means you're a woman. And it means that you now, you know what I mean? You grown. I wanted to be grown so fucking bad. I wanted a period so fucking bad, y'all. So I finally get it. It's not bad. It's not red. It's shit little pink. Shit little pinkish. Why the fuck, bro? This is so embarrassing. I'm gonna really expose myself right now. I'm already getting red, bitch. I'm already getting red. Okay. Did my mom... Okay. Did my mom give a fuck? She didn't. Did she give a fuck that I got my period? She didn't care. My dad wasn't there. It was just... my dad had left. He had left us to come work and then come back. So I told my mom, I was like, I'm bleeding. Something's not right. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. She said, you got your period. So she sends me, bitch. She sends me, okay, the bitch who's on her period. She sends me and my brother walking all the way to Doña Mari's store. She said, go down there and buy some pads for yourself. Okay. She didn't tell me what they were called. My mom called them caballos. I go walk into the fucking store. I'm so embarrassed, bitch. I'm so fucking... I go walk into the store, to Doña Mari's store, and I tell her, me vendes unos caballos. You don't love Mary because why my mom calling that exactly? So I say, me vendes unos caballos, and she was like, ¿qué? She's like, yo no tengo caballos, and I was like, and they were behind her on the. I was like, sí los tienes. I was pointing at it. She was like, toallas sanitarias. Bitch, I was fucking embarrassed. And my mom didn't tell me get long, get small, heavy flow, fucking super. No, she didn't tell me anything. She just told me go get fucking pads. And Doña Mari, straight the fuck up. Hey Cynthia, welcome to Las Bessies. Doña Mari was a real ass fucking bitch. Que en paz descanse. Because she was like, son para ti o para tu mamá? I said, son para mí. I said, they're for me. And she said, okay. And she gave me the right fucking size, bitch. She gave me the right size. She gave me the right ones. I gave her the fucking money. I went back and I put that bitch on. Shout out to Doña Mari because my mom didn't give a fuck, bro. She didn't care. She said, if the bitch bleeds on the way to the store, that's on her. Lady Breaker Grotto, happy 18 months, almost 2 years, locked in for life. Yup. So yeah. Hella fucking, and then, dude, I might have no motherfucking bags, bitch. So there I am walking with my fucking pads in front of the whole pueblo. Me and my brother walking all the way back. It's not a quick little walk either. It's fucking far, bitch. It's a little far. So there I am in the hot sun. And we got some snacks too. We're walking back, and here I am carrying my fucking box, my little fucking thing of pads. Embarrassing, bitch. Embarrassing. Everybody like, oh shit, she got her period. It's because she had other daughters, she was over it, bestie. Yeah, she said, let this fucking bitch fend for herself. And I had to, besties. Doña Maria, I hope she's in a better place. I hope she's in a better place, because that one was a saint. Que en paz descanse. Yeah. All right. Hey, besties. Kind of a long story, but bestie, at what age did you start using tampons? I started using so I got my period when I was 13. I started using tampons when I was 16. And nobody fucking helped me either. If you want a frutero. The frutero was like, she a woman. She a woman now. Bessie, stop. I can't even think about that right now. I had to pass by his motherfucking house to get to my motherfucking house. Anyways, I started when I was 13. I started wearing tampons when I was 16. And I had no idea how to fucking use it. My best friend told me how to do it. Because my sisters didn't know how to. They never, one of my sisters did. She didn't tell me how it was. Y'all already know some dummy. You know which one that was. Didn't know what the fuck it was. I dead ass had to figure it out. And I ended up telling my friend, I was like, bro, how do you use these? Like, how does that work? I thought you just stick the plastic up there and you leave it up there. And when I did it, I was like, this don't feel right. There's no fucking way this is right. And so she explained to me how to fucking do it. I did it. I was like, thank you. And I never went back to pads. I know a lot of people don't like something up there. A lot of people don't like tamps. I personally love tamps. I think they're the best thing to fucking happen to me. I just hated putting a pad on. I hated fucking having the fucking pad, fucking panoche, that bitch creeping out the fucking back. I hated it. I hated it. So, but no tea, no shade to the pad girlies. It's just not for me. So yeah. Hey besties, kind of a long story, but an embarrassing childhood story that repeats in my head every so often. When I was younger, around 7th grade, I had a band concert and I was on my days. I had PCOS, so never had a regular period nor a regular flow. I have always been heavy and irregular. This particular day, I had a band concert, and this was back when they made girls wear black dresses to these concerts. So this day I had a concert, and when I was sitting down and blew out to play my clarinet, I felt Niagara Falls down there. Sorry, besties, if this is TMI. Oh, I was like, okay, I was confused. I thought you meant band as in like you were going to see a concert band. I didn't know you was in band, bestie. I know you was in band. Okay. When the concert was over, I stood up. I felt something warm coming down my leg. It was Mother Nature making her grand appearance. I ran backstage, and my male teacher was freaking out, thinking I might have stabbed myself. But I had to explain to this man I had a heavy flow, and I was okay, but had to leave. I cleaned myself up and whatnot, and went looking for my parents so we can leave. They asked me why I ran off the stage, and I told them what happened. They assured me they didn't notice anything on my legs, but I seen a couple of adult women in the audience notice, and their expression was pure horror. I was so embarrassed, thinking my parents might have not seen it, but other people did. The next day I seen my friend, and she asked me the same thing. I explained what happened, and she said she didn't see anything either. My last class, band class, my teacher made an announcement, and he said, come prepared, whatever that means to you, whether that be bringing personal care to bringing your music sheets. Yesterday, we had an accident that could have been avoided if we came prepared. That bitch. Dude, I was so upset because I can feel people look at me. Mind you, I don't think people knew what happened to me because I did ask several people, but everyone said they didn't see anything. But now every time I get my period, I think about that. Sorry if this was TMI, but I have to relive this every time I get my period. So I have to share it so it doesn't overcome me. LOL. Shout out to my PCOS girlies that struggled with their days when they were younger, especially those who, out of all their sisters, girlfriends, and mothers who had normal periods and no PCOS, you were the only one dealing with it alone. Aw, bestie, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. How fucking dare he do some shit like that? The fuck? The fuck? Okay, to the bestie with the creepy fucking duo, Rosa's husband. Thank you, bestie. Honestly, you guys helped me because I was like, am I tripping or overreacting? Like, this is weird, right? Rosa's husband messaged me on Facebook, Bessie, but you're right. I'm going to block all of them and also block them on my sister and mom's. Yeah, Bessie, block them. The fuck? Nah, fuck that teacher. That wasn't, yeah, that was unnecessary. Like, he didn't have to fucking bring that shit up. For what? I got it at my Mexican tia's house and I didn't know how to tell her I needed a pad. She called them caballos also. That's what I'm saying. Like, Doña Mari, hey, she had my back though. But yeah, that's how I know. Like, have you seen the TikTok where it's like, traigo un caballón, I don't know what the fuck. It's para el commander. And they'll fucking post their pad. Like a clean one out. Oh, don't even get me started on pads right now. Matter of fact. ¿Sabes qué? Don't even get me started on pads. But since we're on the motherfucking subject, Goonie, you're nasty. Besties, why is the Goonie doing humiliation rituals on TikTok? Why is the Goonie fucking putting poop pad, like she's fucking washing in the lavadero? Only PJs can do that. I need you to understand that. Goonster, please listen. If you're ever going to listen to me, listen this once. Only PJs can wash a fucking shitty onesie. You cannot wash a shitty, nasty-ass pad in the lavadero. That's fucking nasty. Don't fucking do that. Don't ever let that shit come on my fucking For You page again, bitch. I will be suing you. Don't you ever do that shit again. You're nasty. You rage baiter. Stop it. If y'all saw that, besties, we're eligible for fucking compensation. That's disgusting. Is Doña Mari still alive? No, Bessie. She died from cancer. She died from cancer, I want to say, like maybe 3-4 years ago. Whew. Nasty ass. Okay, piggybacking off the poop story. The last day of 3rd grade, my class went swimming to the local swimming pool. When it was time to leave, the teacher in front of the whole class raised these dirty ass cagado underwear. They were mine. It was so embarrassing. I guess they fell out of my bag when I was changing. No, I did not claim them. Bestie, why were they cagados? No. No, I haven't said the eyebrow story. I'll say it here shortly. No one should wash anything with bodily fluids in any video. It's gross as fuck. Hey, at the end of the day, if anybody started doing that, it was PJs. Stop trying to fucking copy her, you nasty ass fucking. And bitch, you ain't reusing pads. Be fucking for real. Pads are cheap in Mexico. Ooh. Hey, bestie. Also wanted to share my embarrassing story. When I was like 13, 14, I had my own. Who's using reusable pads anyways? This bitch nasty. I know she. Ooh, she stink. When I was 13, 14, I had my own room, but it was like those rooms that you have to go through another room to get to it, which was my sister's room. I used to sneak snacks in my room, but would stash the wrappers under my bed, and I would tell myself to throw it out on trash day, but would forget. Well, one day, Bessie, I'm chilling in my room, and my dad comes in and said to take everything off my bed because he was going to take the mattress out. This was out of nowhere, and I was hella scared, so I was like, okay, give me a second, thinking he would leave and come back, but I guess I was acting hella nervous. So my dad was like, ¿Qué pasa? All mad, and he lifted the bed and saw all my trash. Bessie, it was bad. My dad looked at me with disgust and was like, ¿Qué es eso? Vas a tener cucarachas y ratas. He yelled at me, Bessie, and raised his hand, but then stopped and said to clean it up and left. Bessie, I was hella scared and embarrassed. Another story time. In Mexico. I don't care. I'm telling my truth, bitch. This is so fucking embarrassing. I did it to myself. Same concept. Same thing. My dad the house that we lived in was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, okay? But the living room was huge, the kitchen was huge, all that. And so the rooms were huge. The 2 rooms that he made were too big. So one of the rooms, he ended up putting a fucking wall in between and split it into 2 rooms with 1 door. So when you walked in, it was my room, and then on the other side was my brother's room, right? Okay. I don't know why the fuck. We ended up switching rooms for whatever fucking reason. I have no fucking idea what was going on with me. But anyways, there was a ropero, right? And my dad was trying to move. I don't know what the fuck was going on. So I was on my period, okay? I had to wear fucking pads. And it was a fucking day where like I should have been wearing liners instead of like full on fucking pads, right? But I didn't know what liners were, whatever. We were leaving, right? Straight up. And my dad was like, hurry up, we gotta go. We're gonna go to fucking Dolores or whatever. And so I was putting, I don't know why the fuck I was in the room doing it. I don't know, because I think the restroom was fucking occupied. So I was changing my pad in my room, right? And I had a trash can there. I don't know why the fuck I didn't throw it in there, but I was in a hurry. So, and it wasn't dirty, okay? It was clean, but I was scared I was gonna spot, whatever. It was a clean ass pad. I will say that. I'm not lying to y'all, okay? And I just threw it. I took it off. I threw it. I put another one on. And I went, washed my hands, and we left. And I forgot about it. I forgot about the fucking pad. I forgot I didn't throw it in the fucking thing, okay? We come back, and one of my dad's friends was like, they were gonna move the ropero, right? It was right under the ropero. I didn't even know where the fuck it went. I just threw it, bro. He comes over with the fucking dude. They're moving the ropero. And my dad he said it in English. He was like, there's a fucking pad here. He's like, that's fucking nasty. He was like, why the fuck would you? And he was on my ass. And the guy just looked at it and he was like, and I was so fucking embarrassed. Like, besties, I was so embarrassed. My mom was so mad at me. They're like, why wouldn't you throw it in the trash? Like, why wouldn't you fucking wrap? I was like, I was in a fucking hurry. I didn't think. I just fucking, yeah. So yeah, that's happened to me too. You know what I mean? So you're not alone, bestie. At least yours was fucking candy wrappers. At least it wasn't a whole ass fucking pad. It was clean though, but still. Hi, bestie, loving the live. Okay, so once I was camping and the campsite had showers. The little shower rooms didn't have a toilet. The toilet rooms were on the other side of the building. Well, I got up super early to go shower before everyone got up and beat me to it. By the time I got naked and was mid-shower, I had to take a massive shit, pero no había toilet. So I did what I had to do and I grabbed the little trash can in the corner and basically used it as a toilet. I took the mushiest shit ever. Bestie. LOL. Me salieron pedos y todo. Later that day, I heard someone talking about someone pooped in the trash can and didn't take out the trash. LOL. Never again. Some of y'all do diabolical shit. I will say that. Some of y'all really were like, this is my only option. I'm kidding, bestie. It's giving, it was giving Goonie. It was giving Goonie, but it was clean. It was a clean pad. It very much was. I'm fucking eating. I'm sorry. Hey. When I was a teenager, I would sneak out to my boyfriend's house and we were doing the deed and I was on top, but it was in the dark. And then my boyfriend's younger sister came in y me vio todas las nalgas paradas ahí, embarrassing as hell. And after that, he broke up with me because she told her mom. And the worst part was that I used to work with his parents and uncle at the time. So I had to face them the next day. It was hella embarrassing and awkward. I eventually quit that job. Yeah. What would you have done? I don't know, bestie. Like, you know, that's true. I don't know what I would have done, but it's just diabolical to, like, I probably would have just shit in the shower and let it go down the drain. If it was a mushy shit, it would have gone down the fucking drain. I don't know. Maybe that's my way of thinking. Maybe my shit is more diabolical. But, that used to happen when I was younger, too. I would take a fucking shower, bro, and, like, mid-shower, I would have to fucking shit. Like, what is that about? Do y'all know what that's about? Is there, like, some explanation to that? Because I need to know what the fuck is going on. That used to happen to me when I was fucking younger. It doesn't happen anymore. But when I was, like, maybe fucking 8 to 10 years old, that would always happen to me. Mid-shower, I'm literally washing my ass, and I get the fucking urge to shit. And I would, besties. I wouldn't give a fuck. I would get out the fucking shower and sit on the toilet. I would take a fucking shit. Nalga's fucking wet, sticking to the fuck. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, it's either now or never. It's now or never. I don't give a damn. Probably the one to the water tabro. Denise, get the fuck out. That's too much. Denise is on a fucking roll today. Denise is on a fucking roll, bro. She said the warmth. Te abre el culo. Maybe it happened like how those people who go to the library and need to shit. Something wasn't right. Is it because it's a warm runner? With the warm water, that's fucking crazy. I'll get the bubble guts. Like, it was wild. Okay. Hey, bestie. So when I was in 8th grade, 13 years old, I got my period. The previous month, I got my period for the first time for only 3 days. So I thought it was going to be the same again. Oh, my sweet summer child. I was wrong. So when I was in PE, I had already taken off my pad thinking I was done with my period. The whole time I kept on feeling like something was coming out of my coochie. I'm sorry. But I didn't pay it any mind. Mind you, this day was picture day for the whole 8th grade class. So as I was in line waiting for the rest of the 8th graders to get in the picture, I just kept on seeing guys pointing at me and laughing. So I was like, what the fuck, do I have shit on my face? So then like 10-15 passed and we were allowed to leave. So I saw a group of girls who I knew and I sat with them with my legs spread the fuck open. When they looked at me, they made some conversation, but then decided to leave. And I was like, okay, and went inside the PE changing rooms to pee. Bestie, my whole fucking pants were full of blood, and I was petrified. I started cleaning myself and just covered myself with my sweater. Thankfully, my sweater was oversized, so I was able to cover myself up. But bro, I was so sad that the group of putas... that the group of putas no me dijeron that I was stained. Son un par de perras. LOL, love you, bestie. They are some fun. They weren't girl. Because me, whenever I saw a bitch who had fucking stained, I let them know. I was like, hey, girl, you... And I wasn't loud about it either. I was like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cause that's fucked up. I still do that, to be honest. It happens to me. I'm sorry that happened to you, Bessie. That's some fucked up shit. Whew. Bessie, I have to redeem myself quickly today. Oh, Bessie, I have to redeem myself real quick. Okay. I am now a classy, educated 33-year-old woman who got out of the ghetto and I'm living my best life. Okay, let us know. Nobody, and I mean nobody, would ever suspect now that I was the poop piojo bandit. Thank God for glow-ups. Anyways, one more story. I grew up wearing garage sale clothes, and in middle school, the bitches would laugh at me for having dingy clothes pants that were 2 sizes too small. I'm Mexican y pues tengo una torta, if you know what I mean. Oh, she packing. She packing. Tell me... Tell me why these bitches would call me Camel Toe. So that was my nickname for a long time in middle school. And Fat Cat. Jokes on them because my husband loves this juicy kitty. But I still hate wearing pants. Bestie, you let the toe out. You let that bitch out. I don't give a damn. I be having camel toe too. I don't give a fuck. Why you looking at me, bitch? Why you looking at Miss Purr? Keep looking at her. She might fucking grab you. Bestie... But how do you just forget you took a big ass shit in the trash in the shower? She forgot. She forgot. You let that moose knuckle go, bitch. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Who cares? Hey, it ain't for the weak. I'll tell you that much. It ain't for everybody. You don't like a big camel toe? Hey, don't look at it. Yeah, don't look at it. Don't worry about her. You ain't paying her bills, bitch. You ain't paying her bills. Don't worry about her. Let her out. She need to breathe. She need to do her own thing. What you mad at? Mind your business. Yeah, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I hate having camel toe, LOL, but one of my aunts rocks it. No lie, I never see a problem with camel toe. I appreciate them. Hey, every time I've seen and here's the thing. Camel toe no perdona a nadie. I need y'all to understand that. El dedo del cameo no perdona. It doesn't matter if you're skinny, if you're big. Camel toe going camel toe wherever. Okay? It is what it is. It don't matter what the bitch looks like, who has it. If she wants to come out and play, she gonna come out and play. I've seen small camel toes. I've seen the little W. Not a little cameo. I've seen the W. I've seen the whole thing. I've seen moose knuckles, bitch. I've seen it all. And when I see it, I'm on my fucking business. I'm like, okay, girl, you let her out. You let her out. Because what else is there to fucking do? Not all jeans are made for everybody. In high school, I was size 0. Miss Purr was purring. What can you do? Yeah, what can you do? Let it be. Let her go. Me right now, I don't know what it's about a man and a camel toe. Let her out. She's not bothering nobody. She's not. She's living her own fucking life. Have you seen how BBL girls' coochie be fat? It looks like... I'm not reading that. What about the men that got camel toe? My man loves it. One time my trainer had a camel toe and you could see the bush. Her leggings were so tight. How do you unbig the cat? I don't think you can, bestie. The fupa you can probably unbig, but the cat, I don't think you can unbig the cat. You got a big cat, that's who she is. Let her be. If Khloe Kardashian rocked the camel toe, we good. Hey, that's what she's known for, and hey, I think she looks good. I mean, when you gotta go, you got to go. It is what it is. I'm not mad at it. I'm not disappointed. What can you fucking do? But yeah, I've had one time. I didn't even know what a fucking camel toe was, bitch. You know who would rock a camel toe too? My mom rocked the camel toe. My mom loved to wear tight ass regular jeans, bro. She loved wearing that shit until she started getting into motherfucking dresses. But she rocked the camel toe. She didn't give a fuck. She said she here, and what about it? I was with a client when I stood up. They were about my waist level. I saw them both look toward my cooch, so I went to check in the restroom, and the moose knuckle was knuckling. Hey, una lipo en la puchina. Hey, I don't know if you can. If you can, do it. Ve, inyectate. I don't know, besties. Do something if you really, if it's a problem. But hey, I really don't give a damn. My teacher toe was so noticeable yesterday. My dad used to call them pata de chivo. Yeah, be who you are. How do you know if your cat is big? But I'm telling you, maybe that's why she called pets caballos. Like, what's the normal size? Normal size. I'm gonna tell you what normal size is. Normal size, bestie, are the bitches who can wear leggings, like those tight ass leggings. You know, más se le ve you can just see a triangle, an upside down triangle. When you see the upside down triangle, and that's when you know a bitch has a normal size fucking cooch. If the bitch has a W and it's not a triangle, but it curves out like that and it's a W, she packing. She's not lacking, she packing. There's more fucking cushion for the pushing. Okay, it has to be flat. You know what I mean? It has to be flat. And then you got the bitches who are skinny, and when it comes to the coochie area, they got like they got some extra fucking fatness there, which is fine. La Marily did lipo on her cat. Oh, well then get lipo on the cooch. Parece que tenía huevos. I think she did it for atención. It just, yeah, that's what it is. Let me ask something, man. Put some leggings on, bestie. Go look at yourself in the mirror. If you have the triangle, you're Gucci. If you got the W, you packing. That's just what it is. What does that even mean? Let me fucking show y'all. Let me get on Instagram so I can show y'all. Hold on. You know who? I bet you who got a normal one. Let me go look. Daisy Marquez always be in some fucking gym shit. Let's go to Daisy Marquez. Let me go find her in a fucking gym fit, and I'll tell you right now. Or in like a bikini. Hold on. Give me let me cook. This is going to be real bad. We'll have to get in this shit. When's the last time Daisy was in a gym fit? Okay, maybe I'm not going to find it. I could have sworn homegirl was always in the motherfucking gym. Am I tripping? Who else has a good body that I can think of right now? Daisy, please. Why you not in no fucking gym fits? Okay, now she pissing me off. There's nothing. What's her name? Oh, Alondra, huh? Maybe Alondra. This ain't no fucking joke. All the shit I gotta do to prove a fucking point is wild. I'll tell y'all that much. I will tell you that much, homie. Everything I'm doing right now to prove a fucking point is wild. Okay, here we go. Hey, I don't know. Oh no, is she good? Nope. Aloe she packing. Aloe kind of packing a little bit, y'all. She packing a little bit. Okay, so this is Aloe, right? You see, it should be more flatness. She packing a little bit. She packing. She little packing. Okay. Yeah, she packing. You could tell. I'm sorry, but you could tell. It should be flat. It should be flat, and there's a little bump there. If you, she packing a little bit. Read my comment, hoping it makes sense. Let me see. Don't use me for the W camel toe example, please. Go in the restroom, put your pants down, hold your panoche, and it feels flat, you got a small one. If it feels like it has a curve in the front, you rocking a big kitty meow meow. Oh, she has pictures of me with school rewards. And I have a camel toe on all the damn pics, Bestie, please. Yeah. Oh, you know who for sure has a small skinny one? Alex Earl. Alex Earl has a small one. You know what I mean? Let's see. Alex Earl has a small one for sure. Like, I don't think she packing at all. And this bitch always like fucking naked on some real shit. Alex Earl is not packing. I can tell you that right now. She not. She just not. Well, no, she's. Hold on. Kendall Jenner is a great reference to someone that's not packing. Yeah. Kendall Jenner is also not packing. Let me see. This is fucking hard. The one time you want a bitch to show her ass on Instagram and she's not. That's fucking wild. Disappointed to say the fucking least. Okay, here we go. Here's an example of not packing. You see? It's just it's a triangle. It's an upside down triangle. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's an upside down triangle. She not packing. Yeah, all of a sudden everybody's trying to be decent. What happened to all the Instagram when they were showing their ass? Just a little triangle. You know what I mean? That's what the Alex Earl is not packing. And that's fine. She could wear a little thong and her lip ain't gonna slip out. You know what I mean? The lip's not coming out. It's Gucci. It's fine. Yeah, that's what that means. Shawty Babe packing for Emily Kaiser also had surgery down there. Damn, these bitches lipo in the us. I'm shookin'. Shawty Babe packing for. Cut the cameras. I had that image on my fucking head, Gato. Why the fuck, Gato, would you put that back in my fucking head? I'll never forgive you bitches who kept sending me that shit. I'll never fucking forgive y'all. I'm packing. Y'all know I'm packing. I thought it was better to have a fat ussy. I don't know. Please don't show us, Shawty Babe. We believe you. Now I gotta know how much coochie lipo cost. How much do coochie lipo cost? Okay. Hey, besties. Here's my story. It's more of trauma than embarrassing. Shawty Babe tiene un tamalón. This happened in the 3rd grade. My mom signed me up for a Girl Scouts week camp or something like that. We went on a trip to the Whaley house. It was all fun and giggles. The tour guide was telling us all the scary stories that happened in the property. Mid-tour, she starts asking for volunteers to help her reenact the story. No one volunteered, so she picked my big ass who was trying to hide in the back. I kept telling her I didn't want to, but she eventually made me go up there. She took a bonnet and told me to put it on so I can recreate someone's death. I said, hell no, I'm not putting that shit in my head. We went back and forth for a bit, and the bitch-ass Girl Scouts troop was like, you have to participate. So there I go, putting that nasty-ass bonnet on my head. I get home and my head was itching. My mom started freaking out and checked my head. Yup, piojos. That nasty-ass bonnet had piojos. My mom was pissed. The next day, she went down to the camp and cussed the Girl Scout troop that forced me to put that bonnet on. I was kicked out. Allegedly, they didn't appreciate my mom's reaction. LOL, my mom ended up cutting my hair like fucking Angela Aguilar. Bowl cut y todo. So I wouldn't risk getting piojos again. After that, I was never the same and I refused to cut my hair above my shoulders. I'm sorry, bestie. That is fucking wild. Getting piojos at camp is crazy. All because of a fucking bonnet? Wow. Yeah, my prayer is not a tamal. That's a torta. But send your email. Please tell me you got it because it's more of a confession. I hope I didn't send it to someone else's email. I have not got yours, bestie. I'll tell you that much. Where did you send it? Let me go look at the other email because we have a different email now. Let me go. I think you sent it somewhere else, bestie, on some real shit. Who would you confess? Yeah, I don't have anything, bestie. Ooh. 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 It is what it is. Okay. Right, let's go check your sent emails. Okay. Hey, bestie. This is a story time on how me and my sister got our ass beat. Me and my sister are 2 years apart. I'm older. We had recently had a picture day at school, and for once, my mom had money to buy our pictures. Well, when we received them, me and my sister were looking at each other's pictures, and we started making fun of each other's pictures. We started calling each other ugly and all types of insults. I don't exactly remember who ripped each other's pictures first, but bottom line, they were all torn the fuck up. Literally at that exact moment that we were done ripping our pictures and realized what we did, our mom walked into our room and she was asking to see our pictures. Me and my sister looked at each other and knew it was over. My mom asked, ¿Qué chingados están haciendo? Well, you would have thought my sister seen a monster because that little bitch took the fuck off out the room and out the front door. But my dumbass stayed and just took my ass whooping. My mom smacked me once and then took off after my sister. And all I heard was my mom yelling, Hija de tu puta perra madre. In my head, I was thinking, like, ain't that you? But I digress. LOL. It was like 30 minutes later when my mom came in the house, dragging my sister, kicking and screaming, and she still got her ass beat. By the time I was already calm, watching TV and eating dinner, moral of the story, don't run from your mom, because your ass whooping will be worse. Love you, besties. That was some badass shit. Why the fuck would y'all do that? I'm on your mom's side. I think y'all didn't get beat the fuck up enough, because, excuse me? The pictures that I paid for? Bro, kids do the fucking darnest shit. Like, on some... Kids, they're fucking crazy. And it's because they don't know what they're doing. Like, I would have fucking lost it. That would have been my fucking 13th fucking reason. Ooh, an embarrassing email you sent to a rando. I sent it to Instagram. Am I too late? Instagram. Let's see. Okay. Bestie, embarrassing story. When I was little, I opened the door to some Mormons and farted before they even said a word. And farted before they even said a word. Then I proceeded to slam the door in their face, and my mom was so upset. She opened the door and she said sorry for my manners. That's honestly fucking crazy. That's the most disrespectful shit I've ever fucking heard. How old were you? I just have to share something embarrassing that happened to me the other night. My boyfriend stayed up late playing video games, and I was so tired that I just fell asleep. Well, I felt myself fart, so I jumped up in bed and called my boyfriend's name to distract him from what just happened. He said, huh? But I blinked and I didn't know what to say, so I said, never mind, I forgot. I lay back down and he said, oh, you're trying to hide the fact that you farted. Then later that night, he went to the bathroom. So I let him go. I was so gassy. He comes back in the room and gets under the blankets. He immediately smelled my farts and jumped back. He said I tried to Dutch oven him, but I really wasn't trying to. Soy bien pedorra, and it happens so often. It happens, bestie. I don't give a damn. I'm in the part of my relationship, bro. Me and Huckle will have fart wars. We have fart wars. This is the audio. Oh, okay. Hold on.
So my embarrassing story was when I was in fifth grade. Hey, bestie. So my embarrassing story was when I was in fifth grade. So my mom and my sister, so me and my niece were kind of close in age. So when we would go to the bus stop, we would go together because my sister used to live with my mom. So this particular day, pues ex cuñado was gonna go pick up my niece from the bus stop. But my bus got there before hers. Tell me why my cuñado got on one knee and started taking fucking pictures and videos because he thought it was my niece and my fucking crush was there. Y él miró todo. And this was when I was in fifth grade. I was so fucking embarrassed. The bus driver was laughing. And then as soon as he saw me, he was like, oh, you're not my daughter? Pues obvio que no soy tu hija. Like, you don't know your fucking número de voz de tu hija. I was so embarrassed.
I listen again. I didn't understand that. Hold on, bestie.
Hey, bestie. So my embarrassing story was when I was... So me and my niece were kind of close in age. So when we were going to the bus stop, we would go together because my sister used to live with my mom. So this particular day, was ex cuñado was gonna go pick up my niece from the bus stop. But my bus got there before hers. Tell me why. My cuñado got on one knee and started started taking fucking pictures and videos because he thought it was my niece and my fucking crush was there. Y él me dijo todo this when I was in 5th grade. I was so fucking embarrassed. The bus driver was laughing. And then as soon as he saw me, he was like, oh, you're not my daughter. Pues obvio que no soy tu hija. Like, you don't know your fucking no debut de tu hija. I was so embarrassed.
Okay, I think I understood it. I don't think that's live. So she basically was saying that her and her niece are around the same age. So her brother-in-law, so like her niece's dad, was waiting for them at the bus stop or something. I guess he's gonna take pictures of her. I don't know what the fuck was going on. And so the bestie got off the bus and he thought that it was his daughter, aka her niece, but it was her. And he was taking pictures of her and like he had like I guess was trying to like hug on her or whatever. And her crush saw the whole thing and she was embarrassed. Like, I guess something was going on with the niece, but he confused the bestie with his daughter. That's what happened. That is embarrassing. Because if it ain't for you, it's like, and when you're in 5th grade too, it's like cringe. I'm gagged. Excuse me? Sorry. Ivana, I'm gonna have to catch a live later. I miss y'all so much. Ivana, where are you? Why are you not here? We miss you too, bestie. Whew. That was a time. I will say that. Fuck. Okay, let me tell you the eyebrow story. And then I'm gonna get the fuck off here. Because this was too much. This is too much. But I just got home. My new Hadley just got here. Oh, what color did you get? So, for those of you who don't know, let me scope the scenery. Let me let y'all know what happened to me. I was a victim. Hold on. Let me cook. I don't know how old I was. I want to say I was maybe like 8, 9. 8, 9. We're in Mexico. All my fucking bad silver tooth stories are in Mexico. I spent a lot of summers and Christmases in Mexico. Okay, we're matching. So there was these little fireworks. They look like little eggs. They had like one color on it. It would be yellow, blue, pink, red, whatever. A little striped color, but they're white. We would go buy them at Doña Mari's, okay? And you would light them and throw it because you could blow your finger off on some real shit. Like you had to fucking light it, throw it, it made a noise, it popped. Me and my bitch ass aunt had this grand idea that we would light up these fucking fireworks and start throwing them at each other. We could have killed each other. I just need you to understand that like I was bad as fuck. I was bad as fuck. I'm admitting it now. 20 plus years later. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I was bad. So we're buying them. Also, those fireworks were put on my uncle's tab too. I need you to understand that. I was like, give me more. And she would just give them to me. Whatever. We ended up getting this big ass fucking bag. And this was the next. We had already started it out. We were fine. Nothing too crazy. I really wasn't aiming towards her. She wasn't really aiming towards me. But I was like, you know what? Let's really do this. We're in a war zone, bitch. Let's really get into it. We get our fucking big ass bag on my tab, bitch. I give her half, I get half. And we didn't have a lighter. We were doing the matches. You had to fucking, it was crazy. Like, if you really think about it as a kid, bitch, doing that shit was wild. It was fun as fuck. You had to hurry up, get your fucking match, light that bitch, light the thing, and then fucking throw it. So there we are. Throwing them, all in front of my uncle's house. Having a good old time. We run out. It is what it is. We go inside. And my bitch ass aunt's mom freaking out. She's like, what did y'all do? What were y'all doing? Blah, blah, motherfucking blah. And I was like, what? We weren't doing nothing. She's like, what were y'all doing? What were y'all doing? And I was like, nothing. We weren't doing nothing, girl. What the fuck are you? So why are you tweaking out? I didn't have any eyebrows. Neither did my aunt. And I don't know why I didn't notice that she had no eyebrows. And I don't know why the fuck she didn't notice that I had no eyebrows. We had burned each other's eyebrows off. I had fucking like lines going on my arms too from like the fucking cohete burning the fucking hairs off of my arm too. So I looked like a fucking tiger, bitch. I had fucking stripes here, no motherfucking brows. And I was like, what? And so I go to the fucking restroom to go look in the mirror, bitch, bald. I looked at my fucking aunt, bald bitch. She had more eyebrow than me though. Mine were gone. I had like maybe this patch right here. That's all. This was gone. This was gone. She had like half of an eyebrow, and then she didn't have this and this. One eyebrow was completely gone. And I was in shambles, bitch. I was like, when my mom gets here, she's gonna beat my fucking ass, bro. She's gonna beat my ass. And we had just got there, y'all. Like, apenas iban a empezar las pinches fiestas en el rancho. Like, we had the posadas, we had a bunch of like quinces and wet. Like, it was just about to start, and I was eyebrowless. Yeah. So I'm crying. I want to kill myself on some real shit. I was like, what do I do? I was already contemplating, what do I do? How do I get out of this? And I didn't want I don't even know why the fuck. Bro, my mom didn't give a fuck. Like, we were just running amok in the pueblo. I know we were those kids and nobody wanted their motherfucking house on some real ass shit. And I don't even know where my mom was at. I don't even know where she was at. And then she finally comes home. I think she's mando with my tias. She comes home and then there goes fucking Doña fucking Pelos and telling on me, talking about your daughter fucking burned my daughter's eyebrows off and blah blah motherfucking blah. And on some real shit, her and my mom were always going at it because of the shit that me and my aunt would get. It was mostly me. I would get her into some fucking shit. And so yeah. So my mom looks at me, she's like, what the fuck did you do? She was like, you're fucking stupid. She's like, why are you throwing fireworks? Oh no, I ended up telling her, I was like, we were throwing fireworks at each other. She was like, which ones? I was like, the little ones. She's like, why? She's like, you can fucking, she's like, I already told you to quit playing with them. You can literally blow your fucking finger off. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just wait till your dad gets here, blah, blah, blah. And then my dad comes. My dad feels so bad for me. Like, I will say this, every time I was crying, I felt like my dad's heart broke a little bit when he would see me just really upset. My mom was laughing at me. Like, after she was done yelling at me, she was fucking, I didn't get an ass beating this time. I didn't get an ass beating. I got laughed at really fast. My mom was fucking peeing on herself laughing at me. And it made me feel horrible. I was so embarrassed. And I looked fucking crazy. Bro, I looked fucking crazy. And she was like, it's okay, I can draw them on. Bitch, no, you fucking can't. Why the fuck would I trust you to draw my fucking brows on? So I was just winging it. She put a little bit of powder on it from one of her fucking little things, and that was it. I was like, we're just gonna have to keep on fucking keeping on. Luckily, at that time, I had bangs, and I didn't like my bangs. I would just clip them to the motherfucking side. In that time, I let them hoes go. I said, you know what? It's your time to motherfucking shine. You cover this fucking mess. And yeah. So yeah, and after that, my eyebrows never grew back the same. Bald. And this one got the worst out of it. And I really was quemada, Bessie. My mom had to put some ointment on me because estaba quemadita. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but yo tengo una cicatriz por acá. Because straight up, I burned my skin. Well, my aunt did, bitch. I thought I was dodging them hoes. I thought I was like, you know what I mean? No. I would have been made for a second, then laugh. I would have been for a second, then laugh my ass off if my kids did that. Yeah, well. And my aunt, I will tell you this. Bessie, you put your bangs down and said it. Yeah, I was like, anyways. And my aunt, she didn't have bangs. She always had a fucking tight-ass fucking ponytail with a trenza. And there was something they could do for her. If I'm not mistaken, they ended up just shaving off the other fucking brow. Hey, Bessie, it's been forever since I last joined a live. I just found out my hubby got his residency. Congratulations, Bessie. Congratulations. I hope you guys are able to go in December. Gracias a Dios. Bessie, I wish I knew you as a kid, Bessie. You sounded fun as well. I was. Bessie, you played yourself because she burned you on your tab. She did. She did. So, yeah. So, she looked fucking crazy. But we both look crazy. And so, I was like, this is wild. I'm so embarrassed, bro. Bro, I need you to understand something, too. Can I tell y'all something? And this isn't confidence. It's not in confidence. It's a public life. I need y'all to understand that me and my aunt's beef starts from since we were little. We're the same age. She's 1 month older than me. This beef goes way back. I'm going to tell y'all something that I've never told a fucking soul, bitch. I don't remember what grade it was in. But I remember that we had to write a story about something that you didn't like. I wrote a whole story on me and my aunt's beef, bitch, and I turned that shit in. I wrote how she was a little fucking bitch, how she would steal my shit, how she thought she was fucking better than me, and how, I don't know what the fuck else I wrote, but I wrote a lot of shit, bro. And I can't believe I owe to be my teacher reading that shit. Cause I went in. I went in, bro. I went in calling her all types of fucking names, saying that she was this and she was that, and like she was just a fucking horrible fucking little girl. It was honestly fucking wild. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I got like a B on that bitch. I got a B on that hoe. So it was well written. It was well written. I'll give you that. It wasn't an A, but it was a B. And I got like an 80 something. And I was like, oh. It was therapeutic though, I'll tell you that much. The more you know. Yeah. I can write a couple too, Bessie. And one day I'm going to send you a long ass email. Bessie was making up lies. I probably was making up lies. On some real shit, I probably was adding. Estaba echando más pinche crema a los tacos, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all were really aiming con coraje with the fireworks. No, we were. We've had beef since forever, besties. Me and her used to go at it. Bessie, your bird was her original village story. She only had the spotlight for a month. Yeah, well. And now we live two completely different lives. It's honestly really fucking tragic. But yeah. This beef goes back. It goes way back. She's one of my ops. She's one of my nemesis. And then there's this one fucking bitch from fucking middle school too that I hate with all my fucking guts. And it kills me that I never beat her ass in high school. It really does. Like I'm over it now. I'm over it now. Would you ever do a sit down with her? There's no reason for it, bestie. Her life sucks. I won. It wasn't a competition, but if it was a competition, I won. But it's not, so I didn't win. But if it was, I would have won. But when I freaking this fucking dumbass bitch, I was so annoying when I was younger, and I would get drunk with my friends because every time I would get drunk, I would fucking say, I would tell my besties, I'd be like, bro, I never got to beat that bitch's ass. And they were like, we know. And I'm like, man, I don't know why. I'm never gonna forget that I never got to fucking just lay her out. It always stuck with me. I'm over it now because I know what she lives like. I know what she looks like and when she lives, how she lives. So now I'm over it. But when I was younger, man, that shit used to eat at me. And honestly, when her little brother would come, because her brother and my brother were actually cool. It was crazy. Me and her hated each other, but our brothers were actually friends. And so, you know, I remember her brother came around one time, and I was so fucking, I don't even know why the fuck I did this, but I told him, I was like, you know, so embarrassing. I was like, you know, I don't like your sister, right? And he was like, I don't like her either. I was like, oh, okay, you cool then. I was like, you cool. He's like, yeah, she's a bitch. I was like, that's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to motherfucking hear. She was a hating ass bitch, y'all. I think I've told the story before, but I ended up being cool with her aunt. Her aunt and me, we were cool. I think I have her on Facebook, maybe. But she was a hater, bro. So I'm just going to give you some perspective. And this is going to sound very colorist. I'm sorry, but this was back in the day. And everybody was saying, this is not coming out of my mouth. This is back in the day. My nemesis, right, was just this pick-me-ass bitch. I hated her. We were besties. And then shit went down and I hated her. Her aunt comes from Mexico, okay? She comes over from Mexico. And I believe they're from Monterrey. She comes over. Bessie, I shit you not. I had never in the fucking evers seen somebody so pretty. Body was fucking tea too, y'all. Like, and she came with like that, the Mexican swag. Like, she dressed differently, and she didn't care to dress like us, if that makes sense. Like, she didn't give a fuck. She dressed the way she was dressed in Mexico. She came over here. She didn't speak English at all. And she right away, like, just fit in, right? And so it made my nemesis mad. And I'm going to tell you what the tea is. She looks just like my nemesis, but está güera, and she had freckles, and she had blonde curly hair. So the face was kind of the same, but her body was better, and she was just lighter skin, and, you know, she was just prettier. Not because she was lighter skin, but my nemesis she was of darker skin, and like everyone was telling her, oh, like, she's güera, she's this, she's that. I know, colorist, but that's just how it was back in the day, which today it is still like that too. This fucking hating ass bitch, my nemesis, bro. fucking tells her aunt, that's her aunt. She tells her aunt, I'm gonna curl your hair. Because she already had curly hair, bitch. She already had, oh no, sorry. She's gonna straighten her hair. She's gonna straighten her hair because she had a really nice blonde, a natural blonde too. Beautiful curly hair. And she tells her, oh, and she has colored eyes too. She had colored eyes. She tells her, I'm gonna straighten your hair for you. So that whatever the fuck. This is what she told us. The next day, bro. The next fucking, like, she was only there for a week, right? We were starting to get to know her. Literally the next, and I had told her, I was like, I don't fucking like your niece. She's a fucking piece of shit. I don't like her. And she was like, oh, I don't really know her that well. Like, I'm living with them, but I really don't know her. I'm getting to know her. But yeah, como que es así, you know? And so, literally the next day, the nemesis tells her aunt, let me straighten your hair. She burned her hair, besties. She fried her fucking hair. I think she let the plancha on too long and like a big ass fucking chunk was cut. So she ended up having to cut all of her fucking hair. And she had long, beautiful blonde curly hair. So she cut it to shoulder length. And she still looked good. But I was like, your niece is a fucking bitch. After that, they didn't fuck with each other. Like, yeah, they hung out here and there because they were family, but they did not fuck with each other. And I was like, bro, your fucking niece is a piece of shit. All because she was jealous of her. And I told her, I was like, she did por envidia. And she's like, yeah, she did. She's like, I know she did. That's so mean. Yeah, it was on, and everybody, after that, everybody chose a side, and it was the aunt side. Everybody chose, they were like, no, that's some fucked up shit. And so she kind of got she was kind of thrown to the side for a little bit when we were in freshman year, because she did that shit, and nobody liked her because of that. And I was like, bro, you live here. You've been we've been going to the same school since fucking middle school, and they literally picked your aunt who just got here over you because of what the fuck you did. Like, high school was crazy, y'all. But yeah, they fucking shunned her. Like, she had no, like, it was crazy how much they liked her aunt instead of her. But she was really a piece of shit. So, it makes sense. And then she ended up finding some other fucking bitch who was just a piece of shit, just like her. And they ended up just being these two fucking witches that nobody really fucked with. But yeah, she was a certified fucking hater. And now her life sucks too. So, that's punishment enough. Her man cheats on her all the motherfucking time. And I know this because, actually, let me not say how I know this. But I just know. He cheats on her all the motherfucking time. And he had a kid on her. So, that's rough. Anyways, this was very interesting. This is a nice live. The vibes were good. The stories were funny. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go eat some. I'm gonna something to eat. And then besties, I will see y'all tomorrow morning for a bestie live. Whew. Today drained me. But it was a good live, besties. But yeah. Any besties who have won a giveaway, please DM me or email me to claim your prize so I can ship this out. I think I'm going to start shipping out stuff tomorrow, if not on Monday. Monday, the latest, besties. Because I need boxes now that I'm looking at all this shit. But yeah. I love you guys. Que Dios me los bendiga. Hoy, mañana y siempre. Por los siglos de los siglos. Amen. I hope you guys have an amazing... I emailed you earlier, bestie. Okay, let me go look for it. Have a good night, besties. See y'all tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mis besties, cagonas, piojosas, mionas, mentirosas. Bestie, did you talk about Les' wedding yet? I believe we did, right? Was it on the bestie live? I think we talked about it on the previous bestie live, bestie. Yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, besties. If you're not a part of Los Besties, like I said, you don't have to be right now. Besties. When I go to Mexico in December, you need to be a part of Las Besties. Y'all just don't understand. I'm not going to say too much because the other besties going to get triggered because they know some shit's going to go down. If you are not a bestie by December, bestie, you're missing the fuck out. Cynthia, there's a whole playlist that you can watch, bestie. I'm begging y'all. Y'all don't understand. Si Dios quiere. Si Dios quiere... We're going to be in Mexico in December, and shit's finna fucking get wild. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. December is the mother. Yeah, winter is coming. December is the month. October, we're vibing. November, we're vibing. But December? It's too good. It's too good. I read yours already, bestie. All right, besties. Bye. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.